Hey everyone, Burlyman Gaming here with my review ramble of Donkey Kong Bananza. I have beaten the game. I am gonna not spoil the only thing that you would have. I won't spoil the story, but you may see some of the different powers and that spoil. So just a small little warning. Donkey Kong Bananza. This game's been getting high reviews, high praise. Is this the Game of the Year contender? Well, let's talk about it and give my thoughts. Graphically, this game, it just looks so good. Like, this was the big Switch 2 title we were all waiting for on when the Switch 2 came out. Graphically, it does a good job. You've got awesome different environments that really show you, especially when you have this on the Switch 2 on the dock. And you see how well this just looks blown up on your 4K TV, 4K monitors, and whatnot. And we've got our little eel here. I'm just going to get us to a different biome, a different level. So just showing you, you got a couple different environments and areas. Let's go to the freezer layer for just a quick sec. And the load times on this is actually quite good. I'm very impressed. You got to understand, it's going to take a few seconds here to load because you're loading in a huge environment. You definitely could not have done this on the Switch 1. And Hogwarts Legacy, anyone remember that for Switch 1? But the soundtrack, they've got a lot of awesome new original songs plus as well as some returning hits, especially if you've played the Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo or even played the GBA versions, you will recognize the tune. And even when you're in the rest areas, you get the DK rap. Gameplay, you're just showing off the map. Their map system is very well done. I will give them all a credit. You can zoom in and around and see where the different missions are, that bananas that you have gotten, haven't gotten, fossils, and once you've beaten them, you can teleport to them, so you can warp around, which is nice. You can pin these to C, because you can use Pauline. You can use L, holding the L, and you can see where different objectives and find your path, whether you're doing the main story or if you've got stuff highlighted, which is very nice and handy because these worlds are quite big. And if you want to, you can spend quite a while just sitting, breaking things and seeing how far you can go. Get all the way to the base layer. Ooh, and there's goodies everywhere. I just got a chest that gave me a balloon. Balloons will help you if you fall off the edge. And somewhere it'll lift you up. So if you were to fall to your death. So it's a very nice mechanic. This is definitely made by the Odyssey team. Even if you didn't know that, once you play the game, you'll notice it. Like when you die, you lose some of your gold. You'll see the gold in the top right-hand corner. I have 14,000 and change. You will use the gold to buy, to help buy some of the items. But one thing cool I like is the clothing mechanic. You'll see a lot of the clothes here have different stats for both you and Pauline. So there are benefits to it. I didn't buy a lot of the clothing. I went with just certain ones that felt suited my interests. I didn't get any DK color swaps because I was more focused in certain clothing I was putting my fossil towards, because like this one, the defense one, you can't fully see without me ducking, but 20% less damage. You can get different hats and stuff. And then you can level up the gear. You see the level 2, level 3 and stuff. So if you're willing to spend your fossils that you collect and upgrade the gear, which is really nice. And one thing that I really liked is you are not locked off in this game. You don't hit walls and be like, oh, you don't have 100 bananiums, get back out there. Nope. You never hit that paywall with the main collectible, the bananiums, which is so nice. And they make you want to go out for them because every 5 of these Bananiums, you are getting skill points. And it's so nice to have that. So I maxed out my health. I recommend you do that. I'll explain why later. And you can make your punches more stronger so you can go through material that much easier. And other different abilities and put them in. It's how you want to play. But it's nice to see a skill system. The different transformations. Easy to transform. You hold the LNR, you beat. But if I was like, oh, I want to be a different one that I've already transformed, just hit the D-pad, right and left on the D-pad, and change. So they each have their characteristics, their strengths and weaknesses. You're going to be using them throughout the game for not only just story purposes, but as well as, hey, I want to get these bananas here. How do I do it? Oh, we got a seal here. There's tons of rooms here and challenges, all sorts of different types. You've got just like kill enemies in X amount of seconds, get across somewhere, find them, 2D sections. I love it. Let's see if we can do that. Yep. Not doing too good here. Okay. Oh. There. Yeah, did not do this well. That one off the ferret. I probably gotta, like, be punching down and breaking the ground. But there are tons of different types of rooms to get your Bananiums. So never fear when you are trying to get some just to level up and get skill points if you want, that you feel you're gonna be without. This game will reward you for exploring. And it's very easy to just sit there and do side stuff. I, at times, was just sitting there, keep doing the side, instead of doing the story. Now, you saw there the apple. Apples are how you restore your health. And I'm going to say this. For the first couple levels of the game, I feel you get a fair amount of them and they're fine. Later on you get in the game, they don't, I find, or just my bad RNG of hitting around and not finding them, I didn't find them as often. Bosses, the first couple bosses are a joke. There are several bosses I beat with on first try, no trouble, and some beating without taking damage, especially if you level up your punches and then go into the first Bananza. You can break through the armor of the bosses pretty easy. There's a couple that later on in the game will give you trouble and you'll die a few tries, but overall the game's difficulty is pretty good. I say I played the whole game through on normal. You find it a little challenging in spots. You can dip down to assisted mode. I have not tried it myself, but I know it is a thing. Yeah. I really enjoyed the game. I can't say this is Game of the Year for me. For me, still Game of the Year is Clair Obscur, but this is definitely the best Nintendo game this year so far, no question. I really, really enjoy this. It's a game I really enjoy. I can easily recommend. If you have a Switch 2, pick this up. If you like this style of game, it's nice to see 3D platformers getting more of them. Stuff like this to show. We had Astrobot last year, and now we got this. Highly recommend. I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. And I just have small nitpicks with like health and just a few small things here and there. But overall, I think this game is very, very good. It's a very good length. It does a good job of when you're doing the plot to not waste your time, which is nice. If you probably want to side and rush through the plot, you could probably do it 7 to 8 hours if you're just doing that. But if you're having fun exploring, doing challenges, and just seeing what the world has to offer you, you can easily get 15 to 25 hours just doing it. You can do everything. I imagine that's going to be 50 plus hours. Thankfully, it's only 777 banana yams, and like you'll get a map. Some rooms you'll get one when you beat certain like mini bosses, 3. Some the bigger bosses 5. So you're constantly getting them. But I'd love to hear from you all. What did you think of this game? Is it for you? If not, are you on the fence of picking up? I'd love to hear from you all in the comment section. And if you can, please hit that thumb up so that way the video has a better chance of on the algorithm getting out to more and more people. If you're new here and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Get notified of upcoming videos that I've got coming and posted. This is Burlyman Gaming. See y'all next time. Bye, everyone.